an example of what it's like when you're professionals. You see, Jeffrey Cariaso giving up the foul to stop the play.
Now we're in the middle of a handy fix, 30-second timeout. Handy fix, the first hit by Mobanzo and seals all.
Well, JC, you watch it here. Here was the lob, and the attempted lob, and Intal skying and coming down on his own, falling hard on his ankle, trying to swipe the ball. And JC Intal going down, and then there was going to be a foul here by Cariaso to stop the play.
But anyway, Ginebra asked for a 30-second timeout to stop action.
Okay.
And that's when Joaquin Trillo did the gallant thing to do, ran to JC Intal and told JC, you know, if you're not feeling that well, upo ka na lang. para magawa natin ulit yung lamang.
And there's our good friend Joaquin Trillo from Alaska. Still looking guapito.
Of course. Of course. He will always be in the Basketball Guapito Hall of Fame.
Right.
Of course, a La Salle legend. Of course, we have to say nice things. Naririnig na tayo eh.
I don't know why people still think that we look alike, but
really?
It's a compliment to me.
Wait, look at that! Look at that! Somebody gave Waki a Nobel Peace Prize.
Yes.
Look at that! The Humanitarian Award of the Year. I tell you. Unbelievable.
But I think, Waki, you were telling JC Intal, just stay on the bench and don't play anymore.
Well, you know, JC sits down and then Tubit takes over. So it's a 6-point game, 71-65 in favor of Ginebra.
A very low scoring night here for Tubit. He's averaging over 17 in this conference. Here's a strip job. Numbers for Barangay Ginebra.
Oh, hand down! Oh my God!
Kevin White, delivery to Cyrus Baguio, and a connection once more. You know, Kevin White is doing a great job here orchestrating for Barangay Ginebra in place of Salino Cruz. Watch this dish. Oh, behind the back.
Oh, come fly with me, Skyros.
And the hang time, moving away from the defense.
And Ginebra now enjoying its biggest lead of the game, 73-65.
Okay, that was controlled by Alaska. I thought for a while we were off the air. But now, very clearly, the game has picked up, and this is more to the liking of Ginebra because they're running up and down, and they're scoring a lot in transition. I mean, in this half alone, Barangay Ginebra scored 13 fast break points. Alaska, none.
8.5 remaining in the ball game. Here's for a long one. And off the mark. And splash touch on Ronald Tubit as they go to Patricia.
JC Intal is sprawled on the floor in the locker room getting ice and massage on that left leg. Now Coach Alan Kaidek accompanied him earlier and is waiting for him to give the go on whether he will be ready or not. But JC Intal himself told me he just needs a few minutes, just needs to get ice and of course rehydrated, and he should be good to go.
Alright, then I'm sure Ginebra fans so very relieved to hear the news. Meantime, bullet pass by Tubit going straight to the star hallway.
And earlier, a missed three-point shot attempt by Larry Fonacher, but Willie Miller is back on the floor, and that's good news for Alaska. Turnover against Ginebra on that bad pass coming from Tubit.
On the floor for Alaska. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that Tubit has only scored 10 points. Yes, you were saying on the floor for Alaska.
For Alaska, Miller, Fonacher, Devance, Borboran, and Ugnatan. Here's Wayne and Ugnatan. Ugnatan goes in, and Ugnatan will miss. Rebound for Menk. Kevin White on the move. Kevin White. A little out of control, but he never fortunate to be keeping this basketball.
Well, look at this combination Coach Tim Tone has on the floor. He has no natural point guard. Willie Miller, who's the two guard, is going to be playing point. And that beautiful delivery.
Here's the delivery there. And Joy Washington PJ with finger licking food at 887-8888 now. Back to live action on the floor. Under 8 minutes remaining in the game. Here's Menk. Menk against Ugnatan. Advantage. Menk. Menk takes, block, fouled.
You know, Kevin is looking more and more comfortable in a Barangay Ginebra uniform. It's nice to see a rookie like him getting playing minutes and giving a lot of rest to Selena Cruz.
Foul was against Larry Fondeser, his third. First team foul against Alaska here in the fourth quarter. And that sends Eric Menk to the line, and he misses the first.
Again, the point we were making about Barangay Ginebra attacking the interior. If they don't get the layup, they will go to the line for free throws.
Joe Vance is checking out. Tenorio and Miller back on the floor together. And Menk, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Double lane violation. So they'll have a jump at center court. Baguio and Tenorio guilty of a double lane violation. As we check our Mr. Donut practice shot. Home Pilipinas, Mr. Donut na, 5 piso lang. Wait for the move by Intal. Goes past the run. Suwakto.
Now, earlier we talked about the combination that Alaska had on the floor with no natural point guard. And Coach Tim Cohn, seeing that, has reinserted L.A. Tenorio on the floor. And we also talked about attacking the interior for Ginebra. They have now taken 19 free throws in this game, while Alaska has only taken 9. So that's a plus 10 in free throw attempts for Barangay Ginebra. Shows you the aggressiveness the Kings have been showing in driving strong to the hole.
Great effort there by Kevin White. Kaya lang sobrang ganda ng effort niya na-discarilyata yung ating officials table dito. So just fixing a tarpaulin here.
Okay lang ma-discarrel yung table, wag lang yung officials.
Nice lang natin yung tablecloth natin dito.
Yeah.
7:37 remaining here in the fourth. It's Kevin White, Kairos Baguio, Willie Wilson, Ronald Tubin, and Eric Menk for Ginebra on the floor. 15 to shoot for Ginebra. Here's Wilson. Wilson attacks. And Wilson is fouled.
Again, the point we were making about going strong to the hole, being very aggressive, not settling for jump shots, and they're earning points from the line.
Fourth personal against Tony De La Cruz. So 2 free throws for Willie Wilson,
A former Alaska player. Wilson is 29 years old. He was a second-round pick in 2004, 15th overall.
Remember, Collision Course, get your tickets now. Call TicketNet at 911-5555. And if you have in your possession a PBA ticket from any section of the arena, you get 20% discount.
That's a nice deal.
That's a knockout of a deal.
Oh, I think so. Because you don't only see one World Championship fight, you see 2, because Donnie Nietes is going to be defending his WBO minimum weight championship on the same card.
Here's Sugatan with a stretch. 6 points off the bench for Reyna Lugnatan. Still a 9-point Ginebra lead. 75-67 as we near the halfway mark of the fourth quarter. Baguio on the left side.
Nice pick and roll.
Oh, nice block by De La Cruz.
They kept the ball alive though.
And Tubid. Oh, they'll call a flop. They'll call a flop.
Oh, I don't know about that call. We have to look at that again. Was there a foul? Was there a flop?
It was a
no
flop.
call?
Warning on Tenorio for a
Okay.
flop. Irony of all ironies, a warning on a flop